It's Fisichella! Oh no! Of course, these cars don't have an onboard starter. There's no button you can push. If you stall, and I think he has, that's it. Normally, motor racing, driving a car right to its limit, is very much a skill from the head, not from the heart. But out on the track today, we're seeing some really passionate performances. He's punching his way up through the gearbox. That first split time is actually faster than the current fastest qualifying lap. Down into second. Down into first, second, third gear. He's improving on his own previous times, but still down on the qualifying leader.
The front wings on these cars have had to be changed in recent years. They now have a thicker, rounded end plate, so they can stand a much lesser chance of puncturing a tyre if they hit it.
One thing we might see this year is drivers having problems with cramp. All the teams have followed Williams' lead from last year and positioned their drivers lower in the car, reclined further back with their feet raised up more. That first split time is actually faster than the current fastest qualifying lap. He's punching his way up through the gearbox. Well, that's actually slower than his best qualifying lap today. Fisichella! He probably left a bit of tyre rubber on that barrier. That's the fastest time over the first sector we've seen today.
The benefits of his many years' experience in Formula 1 really show in a race like this.
Up into second, down into first. Let's see how he compares with the previous qualifying times. He's improving on his own previous times, but still down on the qualifying leader. Let's see how he compares with the previous qualifying times. That's the fastest time over the first sector we've seen today. That's powerful acceleration there. Down into second. He's down on the leader at split 2, but his time is quicker than his previous best.
Fuel's getting low. Get ready to come in.
Up into 5th, 6th. Let's see how he compares with the previous qualifying times. That's the fastest time over the first sector we've seen today. 6th gear. I'm looking at the qualifying lap times now. Unfortunately, he's not as fast as his best second intermediate.
One of the problems the drivers have to contend with is visibility. Their visors get very dirty out on the track. Every 5 laps or so they'll need to give it a wipe to keep it clear with
Hello and welcome to the Brazilian Grand Prix 1997, here at the Autodromo José Carlos Pache in Interlagos. The track here has a reputation for being fast, bumpy and difficult, although there are good overtaking opportunities with that long back straight. Usually we see some fine weather here, although 1996 was an exception when Damon Hill dominated the race from start to finish despite the rain. The drivers are lined up on the grid now, preparing themselves for the start. The red lights are beginning to come on. Now, the Brazilian Grand Grand Prix start. Streaming down to the first corner. Superb! He's absolutely stormed past. That's past to Nicola Larini. He's hit Larini. That's exactly the start he would have wanted. He's punching his way up through the gearbox. We're into the second lap. It looks like the car behind just smashed straight into his rear. He's definitely gaining. Race order: Michael Schumacher, Williams number 1. Heitz Harold Frentzen, Gerhard Berger. I think they may have had a bit of a bump there, Martin.
Yes, that's true.
Lap 3 now. Beautiful! The car in front will be getting worried after that lap time. He's just hit David Coulthard. He's up on the leader at split 1. Pedal to the metal, flat out. He's right on his tail. He's just hit Mika Hakkinen. Seventh, Giancarlo Fisichella. In 8th place, David Coulthard. That lap will certainly help him catch the car in front. He's coming up from behind now. He's losing ground. It's not enough to be lucky. You've got to be good. And he is that. Sensational! He's closing the gap in front. Race order. Michael Schumacher. Williams number 1. Heitz Harold Frentzen. Gerhard Berger. And the gap is closing. He's definitely gaining. He's punching his way up through the gearbox.
Your fuel's low. Pit in.
We're coming up to a third of the way through the race now. He's coming up from behind now. Eighth, David Coulthard. What's happened? Ninth, Johnny Herbert. The gap is growing.
He's crossed the white line now. That means you have to slow down to 75 miles per hour in the pit lane, which he does by hitting a button that activates the rev limiter.
The team's been practicing this over and over again until it's perfect. It's a quick one. The gap is increasing. That's powerful acceleration there. Race order. Williams number 1. Heitz Harold Frentzen. Gerhard Berger. Eddie Irvine. If he can keep his place, he'll finish in the points. He's coming up from behind now. This is terrific. 5th position now. He's up into 4th. He was actually going faster than the race leader over the first section of the course.
He's a real veteran of Formula One, and it shows in the maturity of his driving.
The gap is growing. He's punching his way up through the gearbox. We're at about half the race distance now. That lap will certainly help him catch the car in front. He was actually going faster than the race leader over the first section of the course. Sensational! He's moved up into 3rd. Race order. Williams number 1. Heitz Harold Frentzen. Giancarlo Fisichella. Gerhard Berger. And the gap is closing. He's gained 2nd place. He's closing the gap in front. He's closing the gap. He's accelerating hard now. The gap is increasing. Interesting point to notice that both Williams and Jordan, 2 of the great innovators in car design, have opted for an oval air intake above the driver's head. It'll be interesting to see what difference this makes. He's losing ground.
Get ready to come in.
He's losing ground. We're now 2/3 of the way through this Grand Prix. Race order. Williams #1. Giancarlo Fisichella. Gerhard Berger. Heinz Harald Frentzen. He's coming up from behind now. He's accelerating hard now. He's dropping back a bit.
Your fuel's low. Pit in.
It's Fisichella. I think that was contact with the barrier. Gerhard Berger's taken him.
This could possibly take 11, 12, 13 seconds if he takes on enough fuel to finish the race.
The team's been practicing this over and over again until it's perfect. The pit lane crew did their job superbly for a super fast stop. The gap is growing. The gap is increasing. The car in front will be getting worried after that lap time. That's into first place. He's accelerating hard now. Race order. Giancarlo Fisichella, Heinz Harald Frentzen, Jean Alesi, Eddie Irvine. Well, I hope both the drivers are uninjured after that one. That's powerful acceleration there. Only 3 laps to go. That's heavy on the brakes through that part of the course. Race order: Giancarlo Fisichella, Jean Alesi, Eddie Irvine, Heitz Harold Frenson. That's heavy on the brakes through that part of the course. It's the penultimate lap. To the metal, flat out. He's just hit Magnussen. Only one more lap to go. He really is having to brake very heavily there.
Your fuel's low. Pit in.
And there is the checkered flag.
You